Hello everyone, this is Miss G here to explain the first set of steps necessary for creating your senior research project. For this project, we're going to need you to use two separate apps, a presentation app like Keynote or Google Slides, which is what I'm using, and then later we're going to use Educreations. So here I am in Google Slides, and I have my entire presentation built at this point. I have my text, I have my photos. I've not really worried about putting in any transitions because I'm just going to end up taking screenshots of all of these slides. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into presentation mode, and notice I have my iPad turned horizontally and that I have my presentation taking up the entire screen. That's very important because it's going to mean that your screenshots will not require any editing and they are as big and as high quality as possible. So now I'm going to go through my presentation and I'm going to take screenshots of each slide. It is very important before you have done this step that you have done all of your spell checking, you've made all of your edits that you need to make, because once you've taken the screenshots, they are an image. You're not going to be able to edit the text anymore. So if you decide that you've made an error on your slide, you would have to go back into your presentation, make the change, then take another screenshot. So all of that is going to have to happen first. Once you have screenshots of all of your slides, we're going to hop into the Educreations app. You'll log into Educreations using your school Google. So we want to make sure that we are using your student ID at students.nccvt.k12.de.us and your birthday to log in. So it'll look just like this. We're hitting the red G to log ourselves in. And we are ready to roll. So we're going to hit that plus sign to start what Educreations calls a new lesson. In this case, it is your presentation. So we're going to hit that plus sign. And that's going to bring us to this blank screen. From here, we have a plus sign again in the upper right that we'll click to. It will ask us if we want to have permission for our photos. We'll say yes. We'll select the photo icon. That'll bring us to our camera roll. So we'll go into our camera roll and we'll select the first of our screenshots, the screenshot of our first slide. At this point, we can reposition it. We can do some cropping if we need to, but we shouldn't have to, because we put our iPad into landscape before we did any of our screenshots. And what we're also going to do is in the bottom right there is an arrow to move on to the next blank screen. So right now I'm hitting that arrow to the right to come to a next blank screen. I'm hitting the plus sign, I'm hitting the photos, and I am adding each of my screenshots onto a new blank slide. Okay, so I'm going through blank slide, plus sign, photo icon, add my image, right arrow to get me to the next blank slide, plus sign, add my image, etc. So by following that process, I am able to import all of my slides into Educreations.